So the main thing that I use is this Anastasia brow kit that I got from Sephora about a year ago, and I think it's discontinued because I got it on sale. But I only use the 3 shades, I don't use the shimmery side, and it's basically just eyeshadows, cool toned browns. Then next I use this NYX 10 eyeshadow palette, and I only use the dark brown from it, if I need any darkening or any detailing. And this one is called Champagne and Caviar, and I purchased this at Ulta. As for a primer, I use this MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I really recommend priming because you're basically just using eyeshadows and you want it to stick on all day. Then to conceal, I just use e.l.f. All Over Sticks, and this one is in Honey. And I use another one, and it's in the shade Ivory. I tend to go back and forth depending on what I want to use that day. To blend out my primer, I also use this Sigma blending brush E25. Then to blend out the colors, I use this spoolie that I got from Sonia Kashuk at Target. I also use this angled synthetic brush that I got from Target for concealing my eyebrows. Then I have this tiny angled brush that I use for detailing, and I received this in my glam bag a few months ago. As for my main eyebrow brush, I use this angled brush by EcoTools that I got in a set. For grooming, I just use the spoolie on one end of this Maybelline eyeliner to push my eyebrows hair up and trim it with the scissors. I got these scissors from just a manicure kit that I got, and I just use e.l.f. tweezers. So getting started, I'm just going to pluck away little hairs that have grown, and I forgot to record the part where I trim my eyebrows, but it's easy. You just push the hair up and just trim. Going to take my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and my blending brush and just take a little bit of that and apply it straight to my eyebrows. And I'm just making sure that it's really well blended into the hairs of my eyebrows. And then I'm just going to take my finger and just kind of wipe away whatever is left that I don't want on my eyebrow. And with the spoolie, I'm just going to quickly blend that out. Now taking the lightest shade with my angled brush, I'm going to apply that to the beginning of my eyebrow and just kind of swipe it out, and just using whatever's left on the brush to kind of go back and forth. Now with the middle color, I'm just going to take down my brush again and put that into the middle of my eyebrows and kind of working back and forth with the beginning to blend the colors together. Now with the last and darkest shade, I'm just going to apply that straight to my end and creating my arch the way I like. Now I'm just going to go back with whatever's left on my brush and just fill in the rest of my eyebrows. And I know it doesn't look too even, or I kind of go out of my eyebrow, but I don't really worry about it because that's why I conceal. I just go back and fix it. Now taking the tiny detail brush, I'm just going to go in with the dark brown from my NYX palette, and I'm just going to define my eyebrows. So starting with the bottom of my eyebrow, I'm just going to lightly just define it and draw it in, and we use whatever's left on the brush and just kind of brush upwards. And this is an extra step that I like to do. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it, but I'm really precise with my eyebrows and I really like it a certain way, so I do whatever I can to make them as perfect as I can. And like I said, this is just another step that you don't really need to do. I personally just like it. Now taking my concealer and my ink gold synthetic brush, I'm just gonna put a little bit of concealer and start concealing my eyebrows. So starting with the bottom of my eyebrows, I'm just going to do light strokes across just in case it might not be even and I might go into my eyebrow and kind of mess it up. So just lightly do it, take your time. From what I've learned from other people, creating the arch and the end is definitely really challenging because that's probably one of my most asked questions about my eyebrows when I am doing a freelance job and people ask me how do I do the ends. I honestly don't know how to explain it. You really just kind of do it however you want. It's really hard to follow the arch of your eyebrows if you don't really have eyebrows or if your hair grows a certain way, but you really do just kind of follow your hair. Or if not, you can always just do it however you like and just trim your hair so it doesn't really mess up your look. Another tricky thing about doing my eyebrows or concealing it is doing the top, because sometimes my hand isn't steady and I go a little bit like down and it's not completely straight, so I kind of mess it up. But don't worry, we can always go back and fill it in. Now I'm just going to take a makeup sponge that I had a little bit of foundation on and blend away my concealer. Now I'm going to go back and fix where I messed up. And I'm just going to go back with the tiny little brush and the dark brown and just lightly fill it in. All I'm doing now is just fixing what I don't like about my eyebrows. I can get really OCD. You know, I find little mistakes and I just compare it to my other eyebrow, and if it's not the way I like it, I just have to fix it. This is completely up to you. If you're okay with your eyebrows the first time, that's fine. Me, I just have to fix it and make it perfect. I also know this is a really long video, but honestly, in my opinion and how I like to do my makeup, I spend the most time doing my eyebrows. Eyebrows are definitely the most important part of your face because they can either make you or break you, so you should always take your time and perfect your eyebrows. So this is how I do my eyebrows, and I hope that some of you guys found this helpful. Thanks so much for watching.